that beautiful title I've got behind me, the white Intercontinental title belt,
Yeah.
even though you held it for 28 days, still really synonymous with you. It's still one of the most shared photos of Marc Mero there is online. It's very, that belt and Wildman Marc Mero just fit perfectly together. And I know it should have been a lot longer run. You should have had more time with it, but you've made that belt mean so much ever since as a symbol through Champion of Choices. When you win the belt in September 1996 from Ron Simmons, you immediately dedicate your win to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Now, in today's world, there are a lot of outspoken Christian wrestlers, and there are lots of wrestlers that talk openly about faith. But back then, that was very much taboo, with the exception of Hulk Hogan saying his prayers and eating his vitamins. People didn't really talk about God within wrestling. And I know you got a fair few kind of comments, didn't you, backstage afterwards? But do you look back now? That was such a big moment for you. Do you just have pride for the fact that you were true to yourself and that you gave the credit where it was due on that night?
At that time, I was really living my life for Christ. And obviously my marriage was strong. My faith was strong. And it just came out. It was like one of those things. I was so overjoyed and everything in my life was so good at that time. And I just remember just saying, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And of course there was a lot of backlash, but I'll be honest. Yeah. Does it bother you? Yeah. It hurts you, because not everybody thinks or believes the same way as you do. But looking back now, I'm glad that soundbite will always be out there, even though I went, the prodigal son left and went away for a while and made a lot of bad choices, a lot of mistakes, a lot of drugs and alcohol and stupid decisions. But reconnecting with my Lord and Savior has been the greatest gift. And it's been many, many years that I've been living this life. And I can't talk about him at schools. You can't even say God anymore at most schools. But I let him live through me. And I before every presentation I do at schools, I pray his love and light shine through me in some way, somehow. But getting back to the belt, that belt is probably the most photographed belt out of anyone that's won that title, because every school I go to, every kid wants to throw that belt on his shoulder and take a picture. So that belt is probably more photographed than anyone else that has ever had the IC title. And it will continue because kids love those belts, man. When I come out with that, I come out with the belt on, the crowd goes crazy. And remember, they don't even know me from wrestling. They never saw me wrestle. And then if you look back on YouTube videos or something like that, but many kids know me from my YouTube videos for presenting. When we have a presenter come and kids will Google you, a lot of my videos will pull up on social media and they go, oh my God, that guy's coming to our school. So the reception is always really good. And you're in front of the toughest audience. Those middle school, high school kids are the toughest audience. Okay. But I often get kids that stay after that want to meet me and spend time with me. And I always enjoy that.